They say that points win prizes, and our prize of picking up enough points would be survival from the Championship, but it is still touch and go. Welcome to episode 23 of Bottoms Up with Colchester. Welcome to the episode. Please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, all that sort of stuff. Let's get into things. And the last time you were here was for the double defeat, the Carabao Cup second round defeat on penalties to Charlton Athletic, and then the defeat in the Sky Bet Championship at home to Burnley. And it's safe to say we were not particularly good in both of those games. And if you remember, in the game against Burnley, we also had Josh Smith sent off. Well, we then went on and played Crystal Palace and lost that one 3-1. Phil Burden getting the goal for us. But again, we wasn't particularly good in the game. If we have a look at the stats for it, we only had a couple of shots on target. They had 7 on target. Palace were just better in every single way you could imagine. Then we went and lost 3-0 to Sunderland. And we actually had Jay Mingy sent off. Now, I had reason to complain when it came to the sending off of Josh Smith. I absolutely did think that was a red card. I thought it was a hideous decision. That one was absolutely a red card. I don't know what happened. I think he just had that red mist just descended upon his eyes, and he just ran up to the Sunderland player from behind, leapt in the air, and I was surprised he didn't break the guy's legs, to be quite honest. It was awful. So he was then suspended for 3 games, as well as Smith, that was already still serving a suspension. At that point, I then decided that we need to alter the tactic a little bit. So we'll get to that in a moment. We altered the tactic a little bit, and it seems to have worked, because we then went and played QPR at home. Akeem Thomas getting the goal for us there, Then we played Huddersfield and got a 2-2 draw. Aaron Collins and Jobe Bellingham on the score sheet for that one. They were the better team. I mean, their XG, for example, 3.54 compared to our 1.08. We absolutely got away with a result there. Much like with QPR, which was a more even game. And you could probably say it should have been a draw, but we managed to get a win out of that one. Then we played Blackburn and beat them 3-1. Again, a pretty even game, in all honesty. But Henrique Sarr was in a goal-scoring mood. He even decided to score for them when he knew that it was right at the end of the match and there was nothing else to play for. Joe Bellingham and Aaron Collins getting on the score sheet there as well. And then we played Ipswich, who was second in the table, on the telly. They had a player sent off early doors. We capitalised by going 1-0 up. They did come back into it to take a 2-1 lead, but then we managed to get a goal in the 93rd minute from Phil Burden to make it 2-2. So since the tweak to the tactic, and it is only a tweak, we've not changed formation or anything like that, it's just a change in a few things. As well as having Jay Mingy sent off against Sunderland, we were still getting beaten in behind, and we were just looking really slow. So we went into the tactic, and basically on the out of possession part of it, we changed from a high defensive line to a standard defensive line, and changed from a high block to a mid block. We also took get stuck in off, and that was basically it. That's all we actually changed with the tactic. There's nothing changed about this part of it. Nothing changed about in transition. It was literally just that is all we did change about the tactic. And like I say, so far at least, it seems to have worked. Now, if we go back to the schedule, today we've got Bristol City and Stoke. Now, it is worth mentioning where results changed here. QPR, if we have not the stats, but at the teams themselves, QPR is 17th in the league. Huddersfield, 20th in the league. Blackburn, 15th in the league. And Ipswich, 2nd in the league. So, in terms of QPR, Huddersfield and Blackburn, they were more favourable ties, without a shadow of a doubt. Ipswich, I'm really proud of getting a 2-2 draw against Ipswich, considering that it was in front of the television. We've not played in front of the TV for a while, but also because they are a good team. They're one of the favourites to go up this season. But let's get into today's episode. There's nothing else to tell you in terms of finances. If we have a look at transfers, there's no goings out. I told you about Taylor Wyant going to Aveley. So there's nothing to tell you about there. We're £520,000 in the red. We're getting worse and worse. We're still overspent on the transfer budget. Nothing happened on deadline day. So yeah, let's just get into today's game. Hopefully, we can get something about it. I'm not necessarily saying that I think we're going to win or anything like that. We do have an injury to Ben Briggs, and also Josh Smith is injured after coming back from his suspension. Calum Nieuwenhof is suspended as well. That's for picking up too many yellow cards, which does mean we have a bit of a dilemma in midfield. So I don't really want to play Jay Mingy because he's just come back from suspension, and with what he done last time he was suspended, yeah, I don't really want to play him. But the only other option is to put Bellingham in here, which reduces his stars, or we just leave Mingy in. It'd either be Bellingham there and Ivan Vlasic comes in. I'm going to go with Mingy, and I'm going to hope that I don't live to regret this. So, Maynard in goal, Pearce and Hudson in the wing-back, full-back positions, Burden and Sarr in the middle, Jobe and Mingy in midfield, Fonkeo, Collins and Hobson in the attacking midfield roles, with Akeem Thomas up top. Let's get into it, and let's hope we can pick something up from this game against Bristol City. I'm not going to be too disheartened if we don't, because they are third in the table. And they obviously are a good team. They're doing well this season. But I think it'd be good for our morale if we can, even if we just pick, like I say, pick up a point. Just under 7,500 in attendance, 7,304. Been a quiet start to the game. 15 minutes in, there's one team, or both teams have had one shot at goal, but none on target. And there's not really a great deal happening at the moment. I mean, to be honest, if the match finishes like this, I will be perfectly happy with that, because then that would be another point to our table. I don't think I actually showed you where we are in the league. We're 17th at the moment. I think we was 18th. Yeah, we've got up a place. We was 18th in the league coming into this game. But both teams have had a few shots. We're the only team that's had any shot on target. But that is a highlight-free first half, which, in terms of a YouTube video, doesn't make for the most exciting of videos, but it does mean we're not losing. Right, we have a free kick. Collins on the edge of the box. Oh, he scored it. Oh, my God. I didn't even realise that had gone in. I thought he'd hit the side netting. Oh, absolutely unstoppable from Aaron Collins. What a goal. I think that's his 5th goal of the season as well. Oh, I'm happy with that. Right, they have the highlight now. Oh, it's headed over the bar. I mean, this is all going very, very well at the moment. Right, we're going to need to look at potentially making substitutions. No one's actually playing bad. I mean, Akeem Thomas is not having the best of games. But I don't really think there's anyone I want to take off right now. I think I'm just going to leave it for a few more minutes. Oh, I'm too late. Please don't score. Come on, boys. Win the ball back. Don't let him get behind you. Don't let him get to cross it. Oh, for crying out loud. Right, we need to make a substitution now, so let's make the substitution. Well, don't get me wrong, I don't think my substitutions would have had anything to do with whether we conceded the goal or not. But, right, so brought in Morgan for Hobson. Collins and Fonkeo are both looking a bit tired. Collins is anxious, so I'm going to bring him off for Hedges. And Ed Turns can come on for Tom Pearce. And that'll be our last substitution for a little bit. I don't even know if the players have had a chance to change over. There's a highlight almost immediately after they've equalised. Don't just go conceding 2 goals in hardly any time at all. There it is. How annoying is this? We done so well for like 70 minutes of the game. Yeah, the substitution hadn't even happened. We done so well for 71 minutes and we just conceded 2 goals in 3 minutes. Right, we have a highlight. Hudson to Mingy, to Jobe. Let's give it to Akeem Thomas. Can he do anything with it? Pulls it back to turns. Oh! Keeper's made a save. We are so unlucky. We really are. Foncaio with the corner. Come on, let's get an equaliser. Burden to Foncaio. Back into the box, Thomas. Someone just hit it. Oh my word, will someone just take a shot? No, that's the end of the highlight. Right, do you know what? We're going to go very attacking. Why not? What we've got to lose? Let's take Thomas off for Pisano. And Hudson can come off for... Armitage can't really play out there, so I can't really take Hudson off. Right, Armitage can come on for Enrique Sarr. Come on, boys. Just get an equaliser. We have dominated this match in terms of shots on target. Not much in it in XG. And are we going to lose 3-1 now? I mean, it'd be my fault if we do, because I just decided to go very attacking. Bristol City are just playing around nice. It's in the 89, well, in the 90th minute. And let's face it, it wouldn't be the first time we've conceded goals in the 90-plus minute of the game. This season, I mean. Does someone want to put a challenge in? This is ludicrous. This is what I was saying before about there needs to be the option to be able to tell them to be... Oh, my word. Oh, dear. That's nothing to do with playing very attacking. That's absolutely nothing to do with being on very attacking. I mean, Maynard's just an absolute wally. I mean, he's on a 5-point... do you know what? I am actually replacing him in the team. I'm bringing Adamu on. I've been thinking about it for a while because of how well Adamu had been playing. That sealed it for me. I'm done with Maynard. He's an absolute liability. I can't stand the guy. Get yourself out of my team and you'll be leaving my squad as well. Hopefully in January. Right. Let's get into the next part of the video where we play the second game of the episode and hopefully we can get a win in this one. So away from home against Stoke is the next game. Only one change to the team. Calum is fifth, or he's back from suspension. He partners Job in the midfield. So it's two changes. So we've got Adamu in goal, Pearce left back, Hudson right back, Burden and Sarr in the middle, Job and Calum in the midfield with Foncaio, Collins and Hobson in the attacking midfield roles and Akeem Thomas up top. Let's get into this game. Hopefully, like I say, we can pick up a win. Again, a draw I would settle with. I would absolutely settle for a draw. I just want points. 1 point is fine. 3 points is great. I feel hard done by against Bristol City because I don't think we were that bad. And Joe Bellingham from the free kick gets the goal for us in under a minute. We're 1-0 up against Stoke. That is the perfect possible start thanks to Thomas and Bellingham. I think it must have been Akeem Thomas took the free kick. Right, got the next highlights. Now with Stoke, who are playing it nicely, actually. And again, we still don't put in a tackle. Well, I know I took off get stuck in, but it doesn't mean you can't tackle someone. Oh, my word. Right, so 10 minutes gone, 1-0 up. It's the only shot we've had on goal. But again, pretty much like I was saying in the last episode, if it's the only shot we get on goal all game and we win 1-0, I am fine with that. Playing in front of 18,500 people at Stoke Stadium. All right, they have the ball. It's with Wilmot. Goes back to the goalkeeper. This is what I was trying to stop when I lowered the defensive line, was the ball over the top that they just get on the end of. It's still happening. It's not cost us on that occasion. But it is alarming to still see it. Right, we have a corner. Foncaio takes it. Oh, well done, Phil Burden. That's the man he aims for, whether it's near post or front or far post. That time he went to the far post and Phil Burden got on the end of it. Next highlight is with us. Foncaio gets a cross into the box. Keeper comes out and claims it. Right, let's get back into shape, boys. Let's not get caught out here. Luckily, the keeper takes plenty of time. So, long goal kick from him. It's almost as if they've researched us. Right, we win the ball back. Calum to Collins. And Collins gets tackled. See, this... Oh, there you go. We made a tackle. We've won the ball back. That's what happens... Oh, we're giving it away again. Jesus, Struve. Can we just... Oh... There you go, 2-1. Here comes the comeback. I mean, it was a nicely worked goal from them, to be honest. But, like, Pearce with the corner. And we scored from another set piece. It's Phil Burden. 3 goals, 3 set pieces. You love to see the goals from set pieces. With Phil Burden, our centre-back's on a hat-trick. Here's Calum. Finds Pearce. Oh, my word, what a goal. First goal of the season from Tom Pearce. I mean, it might actually be... Yeah, it is his first ever goal for Colchester. What a strike. I think it took a bit of a deflection. But we're 4-1 up at half-time. And my word, we are looking good. Everybody's absolutely chuffed. I did have some of the players come to me before we changed the tactic, saying about coming to work's miserable at the moment, all this sort of stuff. And luckily, because of the change in form and the change in tactic and all that, and Akeem Thomas has scored his 5th of the season. We are rampant. The mood has improved and now people are not worried anymore. It didn't take long for them to change their mind, to be honest. But as soon as you get that complaint come in, you know there could potentially be a problem, because if we just went on and lost a few more games after that, then we could be in a really bad way at the moment. Their goalkeeper's having a shocker now. Old Quasi is doing a reasonable job. Right, we're going to make... I mean, he's about to tip onto a 5 as well. So Collins and Enrique Sarr are the only outfield players not on 7s. So I think we bring Christopher Shepherd on for Enrique Sarr. And... what do we do? Ryan Hodges? Yeah, just do... I was deliberating whether to put Bailey Hobson out there and bring Albie Morgan up. I think we just do that for now. And 5-1 up. I think I'm actually going to make another change and bring on Kyle Brown, give him a bit of game time. I mean, actually what we can do is bring him on there. So I don't really want to take Phil Burden off when he's on an hat-trick. Vlasic can come on for Bellingham. Let's give him some rest. And we'll leave it at that. Don't think I have any need to make any more substitutions unless someone gets injured or whatever. Right, Hedges with the free kick to Hobson, to Pearce, to Hobson. We're building it up nicely. We almost lost it there. He's going to go back to the goalkeeper. Adama gives it to Shepherd out here on the right. To Calum, to Hobson, to Thomas, to Foncaio, to Hedges. What a build-up. What a goal. Ryan Hedges with his first of the season. It's 6-1 away from home against Stoke. What a performance. Pearce to Hobson. We're not done yet. We're enjoying ourselves. Hedges, can he get the cross in? Oh, couldn't quite find his man. Stoke can break now. I mean, it's not really going to matter even if they score, to be honest. But and there's Campbell. Oh, he's at the post. Oh, he's offside anyway. Cheating little Stoke players being offside. I mean, they have only had one shot on goal all game. But they've actually got an XG of 2.01 compared to our 1.69, and we scored 7 goals. We've overachieved on our XG by like 5. The stats are madness. Possession has been 50-50. They've had 2 shots on target and 2 clear-cut chances. We've not had a single clear-cut chance but scored 6 goals. They've hit the post. I mean, I kind of feel part of that shows that they've been a bit FM'd here. But I will absolutely take a 6-1 win. I'm proud of you boys. Well done. That is awesome. Wow, there you go. Moves us up to 16th in the table. 14 games played, 16 points. We've got 2 more points compared to the games we've played. Importantly, we're 8 points outside the relegation zone. and we've got a few of the teams that are below us still to play. We've still got to play Oxford, I know that much. I am really happy with that as a result, as I think anyone would be. 6-1. If we have a look at the schedule, I think what we'll do is we'll play a few games off camera, because this is the 3rd episode of the season and we've not really played a great deal of it. So I think what we'll do is we'll play November off camera and then come back for, do we do Middlesbrough, Portsmouth, Coventry? We'll come back sometime in December. Might do a Christmas special or something like Derby versus Portsmouth, something like that. But yeah, we'll be back in December for tomorrow's episode. Thank you very much for watching, folks. Hope you've enjoyed it. Please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, all that sort of great, amazing, and always appreciated stuff. And I'll see you tomorrow for the next episode. Thank you. Bye.